Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the Whispered Woods. I am here with a little bit of a different video because I'm really bored and one of my friends happened to be available. Hi, Prez.
Howdy, hey.
So not only did he beat me in one of our last videos for the league, now he's probably going to have much better takes than me on the new Mega Evolutions, shiny and non-shiny. We're just going off of vibes and designs today. We might revisit this with a part 2 on his channel when we get actual abilities for everybody. But we just thought it would be a little bit of a fun.
And see them in action.
Yeah, that's honestly also it. Like, the game's barely been out. I don't even have my copy for a few more days, and Prez is still pretty early in his run.
Yeah.
And I can already...
We can theorycraft all we want, but we'll see results when people start using them.
Exactly. But I can already tell you one mega that I'm going to fight you on. So, but...
We'll see when we get there.
We do have everybody by their shiny and non-shiny forms, just so we can go through and get a pretty thorough go. So, Frostlass, what's your thoughts on her?
So, in my personal opinion, I think Mega Frostlass has one of the best designs in the ZA roster. I'm very, very biased to it.
You know, honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. Just looking at the design, it's one of the things I loved about some of the old Megas where they didn't crank it to 11. They just took what was already there and just added ever so slightly to it.
Yeah. I also, so Frostlass is based off a yokai from Japanese mythology. I forgot what the exact name of that yokai is, but it looks more similar to what it was inspiration of, which I really appreciate as well.
100%. I don't think it's a hot take. Probably A. I like it.
I'll even argue low S because like it's so good.
Oh, there's gonna be some debates already. All right, we'll skip the shinies for now. We'll come back to them later because I feel like most of them are probably going to be similar to their baselines.
Mega Meganium. That's also my starter.
I know it's your starter, and I feel really bad because I'm sorry.
No, don't. I don't like it either. I don't like it either. That's the thing. I don't like it.
Like,
I mean, it has grown on me to where I feel like we can move it up to C because it's definitely not the worst Mega design.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Because like, but there's some Megas I definitely find more dog water.
I'm not gonna lie. I think it's shiny one I actually prefer over the base. It's one of the few where I can say that with a genuine straight face.
No, that's totally fair. I don't know what the full shiny looks like though. Actually, that's a quick Google search for me.
Fair. Well, while you're doing that, let's look at our next boy. So, Mega...
You are right. It's so good. Okay.
Mega Feraligatr.
Mega Feraligatr.
I gotta say, with its mouth open, it looks really dumb, but the fact that as soon as its mouth closes, it looks like a giant Totodile makes me so happy.
I think it just looks like a toilet. I keep on getting reels about Mega Feraligatr just being the incarnation of Skibidi Toilet, and I hate it so much. Especially as a teacher.
I'm not gonna lie, I would think I'd put it also in C, next to... above this horrid dinosaur, but...
I can agree to that. Personally, I put it in D, but I can do C too.
Alright, now this is where I'm immediately putting my takes in. This is going to be my starter. I think Mega Emboar is the best of the 3 starters.
No, 100% is. 100% is.
Man looks like he strolled out of Dynasty Warriors.
Exactly, yeah, he looks like he belongs from the Oak Dynasty. He is Nobunaga incarnate. But if he was a fire type. If you want to get Pokemon Conquest like, he'd be Hideyoshi, because Hideyoshi was a fire warlord. But...
Alright, next up.
Really? D tier?
I don't like it.
Elaborate.
I just... this is one of those cases where they tried to do like, oh, let's take something about it and push it to 11. I don't understand why its head turned into a weird hat. I don't understand why it looks like it's Choji with the energy butterfly
It's
wings.
Shoji. Oh, that's. I need to catch a male Clefable. I'm naming it Shoji. Oh, that's so good. I love that now. I didn't realize that. So the thing about Mega Clefable, the thing on its head, that's a beret, which is a traditional French hat. Like
I'll give
French
you
women.
No, I'll give you that one. It's literally just the butterfly wings. If you want it higher,
Really?
I can.
No, yeah. I was gonna say put it in like B or C. 'Cause just the face of Clefable I wasn't too fond of, but everything else, I feel like the wings could look more natural than them just like kind of. I think even in the ZA design they did something weird with the wings, of just base Clefable, but the wings were just throwing me off the entire time. I feel like there was a better way of blending it together instead of just like it's like wearing a backpack of wings.
Yeah, that's honestly what it is for me. All right, now this is the one where we're probably gonna fight. I don't care what anyone says. I think Mega Victory Bell is an A tier. I love it, especially when you take the real world inspiration into design with like actual carnivorous plants that look exactly like this in the real world, and how people have literally used their own vines to tie them and act as a basic vase once dried out.
I definitely wouldn't put it that high. Mega Victory Bell is definitely B or C for me because it's not bad. It's not a bad design. It's not my favorite. I feel like um there could have been a more different direction because especially in my head as a competitive player, Victory Bell has the ability chlorophyll, and that's normally how it's normally built, especially in Showdown Rand battles. But now it's just like this huge bulking thing. And I'm like, so this is the actually, if we go back to like the paradox thing, this could be just a paradox Victory Bell.
Oh my god, I'm not even. That actually is such a good idea. Like, this would have made a perfect, like, ancient past Victory Belt design.
Yeah.
Which I guess some of the megas already look like that, so, I mean, that's an interesting take.
The thing about megas is our, our original explanation is they tapped into their origin powers, like this innate power from like the past. Like that's why Roaring Moon and Mega Salamence look so similar. Some of these Pokemon I can make sense, like Emboar makes sense. Victory Bell, I'm actually seeing that now, even with Frostlass. But for alligator, just looks like a toilet. I don't think a feral for alligator was looking like that, and like how did he evolve to lose his toilet lid?
I love your takes. All right, so this next one is definitely a case of the base form isn't amazing, but the shiny redeems it. So I'm actually just gonna put the shiny up here. Shiny Mega Dragonite to me is a solid A.
So
Regular
good.
Dragonite
So
I would still put in B, but the shiny is so clean.
I can agree to that 100%.
Okay, cool.
But like after seeing the rest of the shinies, I'm like, you know what, Mega Dragonite ain't that bad.
I'm just gonna. I don't think we need to talk about it. We know my history with Starmie. Starmie is my boy. I love Starmie. Look at how they massacred my boy.
It's so, it's like it's a haha funny Mega.
It literally is just Patrick Star without the high heels. You
Yeah.
cannot convince me otherwise.
I was told, so you know how Staryu and Starmie in the anime, they don't say their names, but they say like various fighting phrases like Hya and Cha and Hya, I think is what they
I'm
say
gonna
in
be
the anime.
so real with you. I've never really watched the anime. I wasn't.
Okay.
I was the Yu-Gi-Oh anime as a kid.
So these Pokemon are based off, I think it was like an animated series or a comic book of a hero. And so Mega Starmie is based off that hero. But just, it's so unnerving with the legs.
God, ain't that the truth? All right. Next one. What
Mega
do you?
Skarmory.
I was gonna say I love the gold coloration as its basic, shiny.
The, Skarmory's my second favorite Pokemon. The only thing that changed about Mega Skarmory is its feet size.
Yeah, I will say the only noticeable difference being the coloration and the feet. I don't think it can be S tier. Like,
I would never consider this to even be a Mega. In fact, I kid you not, probably 5 years down the line, there's going to be people that are going to be like, wait, Skarmory has a Mega, because
I mean,
it doesn't look like it's supposed to be a Mega.
I guess I can't judge though. Emboar doesn't look that different from its base form, but like, I don't know. I still think it looks so much nicer than some of the others, so I still want to give it an A. Like, I genuinely do like it. I just think it's the bottom of A.
See, for me, it's a D tier. So I think our average is going to be low B, high C.
Okay, we'll go with bottom of B. That seems like a fair compromise.
Okay.
Also, just gonna say, Dragonite's above Frostlass.
True. Because I mean, maybe it's because Skarmory is my favorite or like one of my favorite Pokemon. So I'm just like I feel so hurt by Mega Skarmory.
Speaking of Pokemon that hurt, I swear I had such high expectations, and then I
Yeah.
don't like Excadrill either.
Yeah, no, it's there's a lot of potential in that Pokemon, and they just took the wrong route.
Now this next
Mega
one,
Scolipede.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
we're
A or S, honestly, like Mega Scollipede's so clean. I love it. It's a shame that it didn't get a type change. I really would have loved to see a Bug Rock or Poison Rock come out of that Mega Evolution, or even like
the
a
way
Poison Steel.
the way its like exoskeleton forms to look like a suit of armor. Like the first time I saw it, I was looking at it, I was like, yo, did they like get inspired by Armor Rouge for this? Because it looks
Hard.
like it would be slightly related to Armor Rouge, or am I crazy?
Oh, and if Scolipede ever gets like a future Paradox Pokemon, it's gonna look so good.
Oh god. So we're going from something that looks awesome to an emo boy with a white hoodie.
Yeah, that looks like me when I'm wearing white.
I'm not gonna lie, I still like it though. Like I'd still put it
No,
in B. I don't know where
Yeah,
in B,
absolutely.
but
I like Mega Scrafty. Not, it's a design that's really hard to hate because it just embodies what Scrafty's supposed to be. He's supposed to be an edgy Pokemon. They gave it to an emo trainer. The only argument I have about Mega Scrafty is it doesn't feel like a Mega, but more like a Bond Phenomenon Pokemon because of how much it looks like its trainer.
ooh, you're not actually wrong. But then again, in the lore, typically Bond Phenomena Pokemon are considered to be like equal tiers to Megas.
Yeah, but we got Ash Greninja, Mega Greninja, so they kind of they kind of shot themselves in the foot with that one.
So where in B would you put it? I think top of B.
Yeah, I go with top B, 100%.
Fair.
Because like it's a solid Mega. I love it.
Alright, this next one is hilarious to me because they took the like guy whose entire gimmick is that it has no weakness and they turned it into what looks like a freaking air balloon.
It's the Hindenburg.
Like all it really is like two extra copies of itself that are off colored, and I don't know how I feel about that.
So this is actually one of my favorite Megas from this game. I think it's really good. I like the Dragapult inspiration it has
Fair.
kind of going. It's just I wanted it to be a ghost type so badly. I definitely say a because
I think it's below
at the end
Scolipede,
of
but
the day-
maybe above Frostlass. For
yeah.
me. Alright. Next up, this
Next one.
one I don't even think we need to debate. It is no debate. Chandelure, get an
Yeah.
S right now.
Look
I
great.
have a weakness for fire types apparently. Get it.
So
get
one
it.
thing I actually
I hate my
I should have done
laptop.
this before we did this, but so Mega Pyrar. Every single short I see about Pyrar, they only show the front, and I've been trying to figure out what does the body look like.
I think it just looks like the male Pyroar model.
Yeah, it's just the male Pyrar. Like I'm looking at it right now.
So the thing I
Um,
will say is actually really cool about Pyroar's design that you probably wouldn't be able to tell if you don't at least know some Japanese. Its mane is
Fire
meant
kanji?
to look like kanji for fire.
Yep.
Which, I mean,
Yeah, that is the only thing I liked about it.
I was going to say, that detail analysis is enough to bump it up to a C for me, but it's still at the bottom of C. Like, I don't think it's
Yeah.
good enough to deserve higher, but, like, that little trivia fact is enough to give me something here.
You know, I really think Mega Power should have been in the game because of the design. I feel like there was something more that they could have done, um, or like something different, like even like giving it the fiery effects like Rapidash has for its main. I would have loved that.
You're not wrong. Honestly, you know
Um,
what would have been
or
so
like
cool? We
what?
already have the animation for Fire Blast, like the move. Why didn't you just turn its main
Mm.
into that animation?
Another thing, Hisuian Arcanine from the Legends series game when it was like glowing that magma like color.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would have been a lot cooler on Pyrar, Mega
I
Pyrar.
don't disagree. All right,
Who's
Dragouge.
next? Dragology. Um, I'd say it's an A or B. It's like nothing over the top. It's like, wow, this is such a cool design. But it's just like, I'm content with this. I love the its addition in the game,
Yeah, I
and
feel
it's
like
not Mega Starmie.
I feel like our consensus at that point is if it like we enjoy it but it doesn't speak to us, B seems to be like a decent middle ground for that.
Yeah.
Like I do love the way it looks, like the extra effects and everything on it, but like I'm not crazy for it.
Mm.
All right, next up, I think I'm starting to form a bias cuz like
Oh
Meg-
no. Mega Delphox belongs up there. 100%. That is Dark Magician incarnate right there.
that I'm like there's a little bit of a pattern forming here. I wonder if me and Prez have a favorite type. Well,
My
Pyroar's
favorite
down here.
type's
So.
flying. They just did my boy dirty. Skarmy Sin.
Fair. I,
Trust me, Skarmy would be F tier, because it's one of my
you know,
favorites.
I feel like we're just gonna have to bite the bullet here. I think all of the Kalos starter megas are S tier.
Nah, I can't give that to Greninja.
I
Greninja felt lazy.
what about Chestnut? Would you say
No,
Chestnut deserves?
I'd say S tier or on top of A tier, because like Mega Chestnut is a good design. It's changed a lot, and it kind of embodies what Chestnut's supposed to be, and that's like a Vanguard tank.
Yeah, I'm not
And
gonna lie.
it
He
looks so much
reminds me
better.
of Reinhardt so much.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, and what's your beef with poor little Greninja here?
They made him upside down.
Is that it?
I feel like they did nothing with it. They just flipped him upside down and then just gave him a new crest.
Hmm. I mean, yeah, they didn't do too much with him, but like he still looks a lot better than almost anything else down here.
Oh, absolutely.
Would you
We
say
can put him in
bottom
B
of
tier
A?
in front of Skarm.
In front of who?
Um, in front of Skarm,
Mm,
because like I said, I'm not a big fan of Skarm.
you
Like
know,
I'd rather take Mega Greninja over Mega Skarm.
I'll give you that one. I'm just putting him in the bottom of A. I love Mega Malamar's design.
Yeah,
They
Mega Miller's decent.
they cook so well with the like hypnotic powers and everything else with it. Uh, I think
the
I'd put it
only
below
turn-off for me about
Dragouge.
yeah, I feel Mega Millar is a B tier. One of my biggest turn-offs about Mega Millar is they hyped it up so much on the Pokemon official channel, and I'm like, yo, is this gonna be like some type of Cthulhu Malamar? And then we got Megamind, and I'm like,
I mean,
felt
I
felt
still
it be
kind of
overhyped.
love it.
It's still a solid design. I feel it, but the overhyping that they did for Mega Malamar's entrance kind of like turned me down for it.
Okay, okay. I'm not the biggest fan of Barbarnicle's Mega.
No, that's fair. It's a very interesting addition. The highest I would have put it was B. Like, but C is totally fine too. Like top of C, yeah. Mega Barbarcle doesn't really have much speaking points.
I feel like this one kind of almost goes without saying. I think Halucha is top of A.
Top of A, bottom of S, because Mega Holucha is probably one of the best Mega designs that they've made for this
So
game.
I'm gonna argue the base coloration I think is top of A. If we're talking about the shiny, that is S tier for me. Which we can put
Yeah,
that in.
I mean, throw it in there. Throw it
since
in
we're
there. Absolutely.
Oh, we'll go through the
Yeah.
shinies too. It's just some of them like the same with Dragonite. It's the same as Dragonite to me. Like I like Mega Dragonite, but shiny is just so much better.
I think it's better. No, 100%. 100% agree.
And that's my same opinion with Hawlucha. It's like, I like regular Hawlucha, but shiny
Shiny
is
Hawlucha's
just
so clean, though.
clean. Now, back to our earlier point, Pokemon that don't really change much from their original forms. Grandpa didn't really change too dramatically. Like, they just gave it some different colorations and made it look a little more aggressive.
No, Drampa's a straight up Stormcloud. It's a Storm Dragon.
Isn't it a Kirin? At least loosely, I think.
Um, it
The coloration
depends.
is what's hitting me and making me think Kirin, I think.
Well, the Kirin, I believe, is a horse-like dragon
That's
in
fair.
mythology. There's Drampa's more closely related to a. I think there is a Hawaiian myth, but there's a myth in. I want to say it's Aztec culture about some type of storm dragon. I completely forgot what it's called. Um, but I definitely think Dranpa's like A tier mega because one it's awake anime grandpa when they're like getting serious, which I love so much about it.
Old
It's
men
a
are
storm
scary.
cloud, and I just hope it really gets a good ability. But I really love the design of Mega Drampa. No, don't do my boy like that. It's Voltron. It's a Megazord. It's
I
funny,
get it.
haha, but at least it's funny, haha, but makes sense. It makes sense.
It can be at the
No.
top. Okay, well,
No.
okay, bottom.
Okay, I can settle for that.
But I'm dropping Pyroar.
That's fine. Yeah, you can drop Pyroar, 100%. I'm a-okay with Pyroar being dropped.
Okay. Next up,
Now, on my own personal list, Megathonix would be like A or B.
I'm sorry, I can't,
Okay,
man.
it's good.
Okay, so Eternal Flower Floette.
See, it does its job. The Mega does its job. It's not a design that appeals to me, but it's a good Mega for the Pokemon. It makes sense for the story, its powers. So I can't be mad at it.
I mean, if anything, I'm a little upset with it for breaking the establishment that it's supposed to push a Pokemon past its final evolution. But also, AZ's Floette is obviously a very special and unique Floette that it has nothing like it.
Yeah. The only thing I don't know is if they ever touched on, yo, what happens if you throw a shiny stone at it? I don't think that's ever been talked about in game.
No idea.
Wait, why didn't they just let Floette evolve? Wait, I guess shiny or using a shiny the stone evolution is like artificial evolution sort of, I think. I don't remember the lore on that though.
And last but not least, before we start touching on any shinies we like,
Oh, Mega Zygarde.
also known as Pokemon Legends Gun.
It is Legends Gun. Oh my god, we got Pokemon Gun! And it's green! Like, the fan art! Wait. Okay, I like it a little bit more now. Okay.
I love how I just memed this thing into your heart. I'd put it at the top of C, like, personally.
I'm good with that. It just gets a gun. Like, it's a Digimon at that point.
But I do gotta say, the all-white drip. Like, seeing it in its shiny, like, Mega's, or Shiny Zygarde has always been so clean.
Absolutely.
So, any Megas here you want to specifically really focus on that you think stand out more than their base? For me, wherever we
Mega
put
Drampa?
Grandpa, I would put him... I think
Yes.
I'd put him below Dragonite, but I definitely love that gold coloration.
I love Mega Drampa so good. It's might be one of outside of Dratini and Hawlucha, it might be one of the Pokemon I might consider shiny hunting for.
Ooh.
Like those are the three Pokemon: Drampa, Dragonite, and Hawlucha.
I don't know if there's anyone else down here that, like, really... okay, so...
Mega
actually,
Meganium. That is such
yes.
a good shiny.
I'm
I looked
going-
it up. Oh my god, it's so good. It
I'm not
looks like
gonna
a real
lie.
flower.
Just the shiny for it, like... Also, definitely
I'd
not
say put it
biased
bottom A.
because it's, Slight lesbian colors, but we don't have to we don't have to wave that flag just yet. Where did you want to put it?
I'll go by bottom A.
Oh shit!
Like,
No,
it's
I
actually such a good shiny.
yeah, no, I
I
actually
wish
love it.
I wish they took that inspiration for the base design and had that multiple color flower layer. I think it adds so much more to the original
Well,
design.
so even on the original, it does have the flowers. It's just with these, they're more of an autumn.
No, I think they use more of the spectrum for it. Like, so that it goes orange, like a reddish salmon color, a light pink to white on base Mega Meganium. Let me pull up.
Look, all I'm saying is when you look at Mega Meganium shiny, it literally looks like a lesbian flag. Like, it looks like it's
Yeah,
wearing a giant lesbian flag flower scarf, and I love that.
on base Mega Meganium, it's just the red and it gets lighter, so the two paints kind of blend in a bit more. But with the shiny Mega Meganium, there's more difference between the first and last color, and then the head they make gold or like, yeah, the head is like gold, like the inside of like normal wildflowers, something like that.
Um, I love Blue Fire.
Really?
Like,
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Mega Ambor shiny. I don't even like normal Ambor shiny.
so for me, it's everything I like about regular Emboar, but the blue aesthetic for flames is just so pretty to me. But I'm also, if you're, I still think it's an S, but I'll put it at the bottom of S then. Just
Okay.
because
Yeah,
it's
no problem
something
with that.
I love. I don't know if there's anyone else fully down here.
Oh, I just looked up an image of it. The Bacon Sword is now just looks like blue lightning. Yeah, I'm good with that being at the bottom of S. Like, yeah, that's solid.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I think I'm gonna give Halucha and Chestnut the same because, like, looking at shiny Mega Chestnut is, if I can get my pad to work today, I think its shiny looks so nice. I'm just a huge
I mean,
fan
yeah,
of shiny Chestnut as it is, so making it Mega is just.
and
Whew.
it looks more regal too.
Oh, it looks like it's a king. Like,
Absolutely.
looks like bro's about to bust out his shield and go bow. um, was there anyone else down here you wanted to talk about?
Uh, put Frostlass in D. There's no changes to that.
Who am I putting in D?
Frostlass. There's no difference in that shiny. It's just a slightly tinted shiny.
Yeah. I also Mega. The
Yeah,
only
same
difference
with
I've
Rose.
noticed is the ears. The ears are green.
Yeah, and it's like slightly lighter. I'm also like not a big fan of Mega Feraligatr. I also don't like normal shiny Feraligatr. So
See, I actually like the shiny version of it just because it looks even more like it's a giant Totodile, and that tickles me funny. So
gotcha.
I'm gonna put it slightly above the normal one, but
Okay,
that's just my bias.
oh, that's fair.
I will say, if our main problem with regular Mega Scrafty was the fact it just looks like its trainer, I think the purple coloring of its shiny makes it look different enough that it actually stands
Oh,
out a lot.
I actually do prefer the shiny to the regular one. It's, but I also like purple more. So
I love
yeah,
Starmie,
that's correct.
still at the bottom. Love Excadrill, still at the bottom. The
I
only
don't
thing
like
cool
shiny
about
Excadrill.
the coolest thing about Mega Skarmory is that it turned gold, and then its shiny just makes it its normal colors.
It, yep, yeah.
Um,
It's rough out here as a Skarmory
I
fan.
I think I put both Scolipeds roughly on the same tier, but I do like the shiny a little bit more.
I'm looking up an image of the. Okay, okay. I can see. Yeah, no, nothing wrong with Mega Scolipede. I like the purple accents on the horns.
Oh yeah, plus that like purple and teal coloration with its little like claw
Absolutely.
things. That's just so nice. I think same with a lot of these. A lot of them, I think their shinies are just the same as them.
Yeah. I think one of the main difference between just you and me is you like the color blue, I don't like the color blue.
See,
And so when you're putting the blue,
I don't mind the color blue, but also I'm just such a fan of Victory Bell's design. I love him. I love him so much.
because outside of Dragonite, and Emboar, any blue shiny it goes lower for me.
Ooh. That's an interesting take. Now this one's gonna be. Where would you put Shiny Chandelure?
Let me actually like look at that, because
For right now, I'll put it next to its normal form. But like,
it's orange. It's good. I like using normal shiny Chandelure, or like shiny Chandelure is good.
all right, I'm putting.
I used it in draft.
I'm putting my boy, the shiny Dragouge in A. It is more purple. They took the like darker brown and made it more purple.
Let's see.
I don't like rusted phalanx.
Yeah, I'm more partial to the gold phalanx. Electros can be low. I never liked shiny Electros. Just looked like it had algae cover its body.
Yeah.
Mega Pyro is okay.
I think it almost looks like with like the white mane, it almost looks more like white and like silver and gold, which kind of gives it a little bit of an edge for me over its normal form. Okay, this is another one of me just saying I think the regular and the mega or the shiny are like close enough to where they're interchangeable for me. Because like a silver fox versus a yellow fox isn't that big of a difference.
I don't even. Well, yeah, I guess it's just like shiny Delphox colors. I mean, it might actually look better than the original once we get official art for it, but I don't think there's been any releases of official art for shiny Delphox just yet, since it's not in the game, sort of.
Okay, put that there.
Yeah. Oh, I do not like that turn on full head shiny. It's fine where it is. We can put Mega Greninja above normal Greninja.
Yeah,
at least
I kind of expected
Mega Greninja shiny is just good, or Greninja shiny in general is good.
Mm-hmm. I think this is below regular Malamar.
Yeah, I don't hate it. It's just the colors that clash very strongly. Yeah, sounds about right for Barbaracle. Yeah.
You know, I'm very curious upon having our vibes tier list done when we eventually come back to reevaluate this for once we have abilities and everything, how much it's going to change and look different.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have Mega Extra be like one of the best Pokemon ever.
Dude, I'm telling you right now.
B tier.
I'm telling you right now, if Dragouge gets adaptability, it's going in S tier. I don't care.
Dragouge is great until you throw out like a Garchomp that has the Earthquake. Don't get me wrong, I love Dragouge, but it does the Earthquake so badly. But you know what? Mega Dragology plus Rillaboom will go crazy. Game.
Oh my god, you have to... Okay, so while we're recording this, Zach just sent me a fan art of Mega Starmie doing Sanji's Diablo Jambe.
Oh my god.
I hate it. I hate it, and I'm going to make you look at it while we're still recording.
No, please do, please. So how does Starmie stonks looking?
No, none of that. Shame on you.
Well, keep in mind, the Starmie's for the dancer girl.
I don't care. It's gotta die. Alright, but so that will be our new Megas Evolution tier list. Obviously, this is just the opinions of two nerds who spend way too much time playing Pokemon.
Yeah.
We're both in Draft League. We both do YouTube based off of it. Speaking of which, I will try to remember to link Prez's YouTube in the description, hopefully, maybe. We'll see.
We'll see.
Depends on how reliable editing me is once I'm done, because I'm trying to record this and get this out, and it is already almost 11 p.m. So, that will be all for today. We'll get back to the regular scheduled draft programming on Tuesday. But until then, thank you for joining me for a walk in the woods, especially one with my weird musical friend. Arrivederci.